Hey, Connie, we hanging in here. Thank you, though.
Oh, but, mm, yeah, I'm not that one.
You doing all right? Yeah, they say something about next this coming up week. Uh, may end up getting s- some real winter weather. I don't know, boy. It's pretty today, but it's been windy like crazy. It was nice. I mean, it was up to 74 degrees here. That's perfect for me. Yeah, that's all we need, ain't it? I taste you, Granny. Just give me a thumbs up. I don't see her yet. Um, Lynn's send me one here. A missing alert. um, a family in Conway, Washington, is living every parent's nightmare. Their 4-year-old son, Remington James Gallo Munoz Kennedy, hey Sabina,
Basement.
has disappeared, and they are desperate for answers. Please take a moment to read and share because your help could be the reason he makes it home safely. Profile. Name Remington James Gallo Munoz Kennedy. Um, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to remember all that name. It's a long name there. Last seen in Conway, Washington on September 7th, 2025. If anybody has information about him or whereabouts, called Washington Field Office at 1206 uh, 2 622 0460. That's 1206 622 0460. And this here's the little feller. See, uh, she says, "Hey, Christina."
Hey.
Uh, uh, it is Remington, Reming Remington James Gallo, Gallo Munoz, Munoz Kennedy. Uh, Lord, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I don't know what he went by. Here lately, these things ain't uh, something we can tap on and hear, you know. But and he is the age of 4. I mean, I know it's under 5, but to me, he looks a little more mature than the average 4-year-old Joe. Uh, he's been gone for months. Bro, find him. Uh, Prayers that he is found and returned home safely soon. I'm just kind of waiting around a little bit, see if this internet's gonna act stupid before we get good and started. I don't know if everybody just called him Remington or James or even his last name, Kennedy. I don't know. From Conway, Washington, age 4. Remington James Gallo Munoz Kennedy. So somebody, mom or dad one, is Italian. I bet you a nickel. Hey, Paul.
Hollywood's cracker.
You could go by Remy. Yeah. Um. See that's the thing with these. When it's something that we just read, uh, a lot of time it don't tell us like if they go by a nickname or anything like that, uh, or what they prefer to be called. Uh, yeah, um, that's an awful lot to call out there. Yeah, he's cute. Uh, I'll show it again since some more jumped on. That there's little 4-year-old Remington. Uh huh. From Conway, Washington. Um, Lynn sent me that one today. And the full name is Remington James Gallo Munoz Kennedy. And he could go by Remy. He could go by Remington or just James or last name Kennedy. I don't know. But it would help if we had some, background on some of this. Because um, what they're doing is just uploading a photo, editing in missing, and putting a stamp on it, and telling people if they know anything, they can call this or that, the other, um, and was last seen in Conway, Washington on September 7th, 2025. And the number to call if anybody knows of anything about him or his whereabouts. Uh, I'll say that again: 1-206-622-0460. That is Washington field office uh, for this little feller. See, when we have them where it talks, lets us know, a little bit right off the top. You wonder if the parents are still together or if they're divorced. You got to think of the simplest things first, you know. And I mean, this only even comment in this is he's been gone for months, bro. Find him. I mean, it don't say, you know, where he went to preschool. It don't say nothing about mom, dad. I'm trying to study that picture. So it don't say no, none. Uh, it don't say he's got a sister or brother or nothing. Says uh, something about uh, please help bring him home. A family in Conway, Washington is living every parent's nightmare. Their 4-year-old son, Remington James Gallo Munoz Kennedy, has disappeared. That's a red flag. Uh, and they are desperate for answers. Please take time to read this and share because your help could be the reason he makes it home safely. But see, it's not telling parents' names. It's not giving me nothing but a date that he was last seen, his name, where he lived, and desperate for him to come home. That would have to be the most horrible thing that could really happen to someone. But hey, Judy, can, can you do me can you do me a favor real quick on there on your phone? Google his name for me real quick and see if it tells anything. I'm sorry, mess up your game for a second.
What's the name?
Remington, REM,
Remington
James,
James
Gallo,
Gallo
Munoz,
Monos.
Kennedy. Uh,
Hold on. Hold on. You say the full name.
Remington, James Gallo, Munoz, Kennedy, Conway, Washington.
Are you wanting video?
Yeah.
Okay.
You doing okay, Judy?
Not seeing a video, but I'm seeing a lot of Facebook stuff.
Is it saying anything besides just his name? There should be a clip somewhere we can listen to. I mean, we need to know if he's got. I mean, he may be an adopted child for all I know. I mean,
Yeah, no, I'm not seeing a video on them.
Really?
I'm not. Yeah, no.
You don't see anything?
No. Anything that I'm seeing on here is just saying his name, uh, and where he's been missing from, his height, his age, hair color, and all.
Don't say mom, dad's name.
No.
Don't say brother, sister.
Nope. I don't see any of that.
So you see, there's not really
Not really much to go off
nothing to go off of. I mean, I've heard of people named Remington. Um, so it's really not a not common name. I mean, and I don't understand how this is stepping down 3 times here, huh?
Hmm?
Well, it's got Remington, James, Gallo, Munoz, and then Kennedy. Bull jumped the fence somewhere on this deal.
Yeah.
Had to,
Has
because Remington, James, Gallo.
Or the mother didn't know who his biological father is and just named him all those names.
You try to reach out to somebody. If I mean, I don't have nothing to ask him if nothing to get a conversation started. You know, um, let me just try something. I don't know where we get anything or not. Then, like, yeah, uh, I mean, yeah, pray we do. But, well, if you know, it, best thing could happen is that we don't hear anything. You know, but of course, uh, they could be thousands of uh, Remingtons on here, but not with the last few names here. I don't. If we can pull this one off, it's going to be a miracle. It really would. Not killing is already sad that he ain't before year old, and I don't even like doing them under 5. But he looks mature enough to know what I'm going to be asking. Kids are a lot smarter sometimes than we give them credit for. Give us something that's got a child lock on it, we'll be stuck in prison forever. Give it to a child, they open it in 2 seconds. They come, I'm gonna turn this thing on. And like I said, I don't know if it's gonna play stupid tonight. And if it does, I'll jump off. It takes me a second to delete this one and then come back on live again. So,
Sorry.
you all right? Um, so right now, so far, we're doing okay. Um, you all seen the picture of that little boy. keep that image in your head here for a few minutes. Going to be reaching out to a Remington James Gallo Munoz Kennedy, age of 4, from Conway, Washington. If anyone knows of this 4-year-old child, Remington James Gallo Munoz Kennedy, turn his energy toward me. He's not been seen since September 7th. He deserves a voice. Remington James Gallo Munoz Kennedy. Remington Remington James from Conway from the name was Remington from Conway, Washington. Last seen September 7th. Remington James Gallo Munoz Kennedy. Hey, Mimi. If any of you know of this, say that again. Who is that? Remington? Remington James Gallo Munoz Kennedy from Conway, Washington. I heard a child a minute ago. Remington James. Remington James Gallo Munoz Kennedy. I need you guys' help here. If anyone can find out about 4-year-old Remington James, thank you, Gallo Munoz Kennedy. Who's the child? He's 4 years of age. Remington James. There she is. There's Ella. Yes. I know I'm putting you guys in a rough spot. I'm in a rough spot. I don't know. I don't believe there's anybody going to call him all 5 names. Like some said here, he could be going by Remy. He could be going by Remington James, or the last name Remington Kennedy, or Remington James Gallo. Heard a male child voice there. You did what? What's your name, buddy? Wait. Remington James Kennedy. He was being babysit. Slow down. So he was being babysitted. Remy? Is that what they actually called him? I've heard twice Remy. I guess you're right.
I got a mom's name.
You got a mom's name? What is it?
It's
T-A-L. Huh? T-A? Talisa. Yeah, O-Z. Remy. If you go by Remy, is your mom's name Talisa? If there's a child here named Remy, is your mom named Talisa? I'm only going to listen for that child's voice. And I heard someone say he was being babysitted. If you know a child named if you know anyone in there, if anyone knows a child that goes by Remy from Conway, Washington, the age of 4, and has a mom named Talisa, turn Talisa's mom. Yeah, we got that already. What about Remy? Remington. They fought knowing her. Are you talking about the babysitter arguing with Talisa? Remy James Gallo. from Conway, Washington. Can you hear me? I'm listening, trying to hear for that child's voice. I I don't know, Mimi. You know, we 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 looked at that, you know, a good time back, and it said last thing September 7th. Um, there there's nobody giving me anything other than he was being babysitted, and that's not even for sure that he was getting babysitted the day that this took place. It's just someone knows that apparently that he was had been uh, uh, babysitted. And it sounds like a full grown male, probably a relative. Um, and they've not said nothing in the negative, period, about anything. The only I do pretty good with a picture, and I also do pretty good with within the first paragraph or two.
Sabina said article says mother adopt. I can't speak.
Adopted.
No, abducted.
Abducted.
Boy might be with infant too.
Say that again.
The article says the mother abducted the boy might be with an infant too. See.
What? I mean, I just have to tell it like it is. Um, okay. From what I get now, like I said, usually, if it's in paragraphs, well, not within the first couple paragraphs, I can tell you truths or lies. Um, and sometimes me just focusing on the picture can tell the story. Um, I don't know if it was mom. I don't know if the mom and dad were separated. I don't know if that was the case and she came by and took her child. while being babysitted. I don't know. Um, the first the first thing that came to mind was a wooded area with a bluff where no one really hikes. Um, I could tell that inside the vehicle had dark coloring uh, upholstery, dark gray or charcoal color. It's not doing it on my end, love. Not right now, anyway. Can you guys hear me? If you guys can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Now, I remember the one you're talking about, Mim Jean. Uh, but I think that one was way back a good ways. That's the one that they found out in the field. You know, um, uh, that time it wasn't on me spinning. So, hey, Kathy. Um, I have until I can get some research on him. Lynn, I'm trying everything I can possibly do, love, to make connection with this child, but there's no information about the child. Um, just a mom's name so far. She had to Google it. Don't know if he had
Mm.
siblings. Don't know if the parents were divorced or whatnot. I heard babysitted was being babysitted. Uh, the mom is Talisa, um, but they're not giving me nothing to go off of. Um, but as I study that picture, that's exactly what I see. Okay, okay. Yeah, she's gonna send me one. I'm gonna set this to the side. Um, we can't just start this and then not finish it. So we can do that uh, tomorrow if you want to. They all deserve a voice. These people doing things to these children are just disgusting. Um, Alright. No, I tell you what, it's just 8 o'clock here. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I want us, while the majority is here, I want us to uh, show people what we mean about slowing down and taking turns. Okay, I want to do that, and what we'll do is like um let, let's say Mimi Jean. Okay, if she wants me to say hi or something or get Summer's attention, okay, that'd be one. Ask her a question or two, then call out another name, you know, just for different people. It don't have to just be, for a child or whatever. And I know I'm not good at explaining things. I'm just saying, I would like for us to show people what, yeah, what we mean by just slowing down and waiting for me to ask for the next person. That way I'm not getting 5, 10, 15, 20 comments rolling in all at once. If I call your name, ask the question. Next person, wait till I call your name. Wait till we get an answer, then I'll say next. Give me a name of somebody. When I get done, I'll say next. And it will show that if we slow down, we'll get better results. And this would benefit everybody in a lot better way. Yes. And think about the person that you're going to ask about. Okay? But we got we got to do this so we can show people what we're talking about. And the ones that felt like that they wouldn't ever get to hear nobody and this and that, no, that's not my problem. I'm not a just a miracle worker. Because they don't hear from their loved ones every night, don't mean I'm not sitting here doing my job. And my job is not to be set directly on one person. I'm trying to do it for all of us. And it's come down to this. So, yeah, we're going to take our daggone time. I don't know if anybody got no plane to catch. So let's work it till we run up through the line. And now, now remember, yeah, well, they've been 9 people jump off. 9 people. And the majority of it is because they were not hearing from a loved one. That's not my fault. You see that I'm on, you come in, the more you're focused in on what's going on, listening for the sounds, listen to the voices, and really try to hear what these spirits are saying. You are pushing energy for them teens and children. When you come on here and you expect me to just call out to just whoever you want me to at any specific time and not, no, people want that, they can kiss my ass. I'm not a miracle worker, okay? And y'all know that. I'm just as plain as y'all are. I was just born with it where I could give a, the deceased a voice, and it has blessed each and every one of you. I guarantee you. So if people want to come on here and not hear from a loved one, just keep that attitude up. Keep that wall up. You'll never hear from them. Just like that one, he got tired of her asking. You know, he wouldn't even answer her anymore. And I'm not going to keep prying into their business. She needs to change to somebody else for me to ask for her. If they don't communicate with you after the first time or two, you might well move on to someone else that be willing to talk to you. No, and I can't do everything in just one night. No, and some of them have stuck around for nearly a month or so. So and people that some of you guys have started getting friends with. But what did it boil down to? It boiled down they didn't get their way. They wasn't hearing their loved one. That's not my fault. If anybody wants a real good connection, you will think of the person and you'll think of me at the same time, just even sitting right here on the live show. That is your best time to ever get your family member acknowledging that my loved one is calling out to me. You got that right, they can pay for it. That'll be the only way they get it. $30 for regular, $60 for private. And they better soon hurry up and start doing that or it's gonna go up. I'm not the other day, let me tell y'all something. The other day I looked to see what uh readers charge. It can go from anywhere to 99 cents up to $24.99 per minute. Now you, you go pay anywhere from 99 cents to uh 24.99 per minute, and all them people are doing is getting your IP uh or PI, your private information, um, and they go from there. They can get your history, you know, and they're just getting the money. And truth be told, they don't know, Jack Dilly about you, but um, let them pay that. By the time the person gets through talking, it's done rolled around about an hour and a half. So you're already looking, you know, 60, 70, $80 or 24.99 a minute for uh, a session, and you're looking at like nearly $300, and they don't get it like they get here. No, Savannah, there's not. And I told everybody, I said, we're going to take 2 days out of the week to be for us. But I think tonight is a good way for us to start this and then let them start watching the live shows and they'll see what we're talking about. So, all right, let's start down here with Mimi Jean. I'm gonna start at the bottom and work up. So, Mimi Jean, and then Sabina, then Judy, then Paula, Lynn, and we'll go from there on up. So, let me get this thing ready. And remember, guys, you're driving, but you be careful, though. Um, Anyhow, let's show everybody what we mean. So, Mamie Jean is going to ask me a question and tell me the name she wants it to go to, and we know who it's going to be. You welcome, love. After, it don't make no difference. Whatever we get from Summer, or if it's a hey or a hi or shoot or whatever, this is just going to be an example night for people to realize what we're actually doing. When I say next, then you know to go to the next person. Um, but don't anybody else comment until I say next, and I'll call your name out for you to ask me for someone you want me to call out to. And then when that was done, I'll say next. Then it just goes like that, on and on and on. But nobody make a comment and try to rush anything. Let's just slow down. That's all I asked. And honest to God, with everything in me, it seems like the harder I try, the worse people don't like it. Offer them a way to hear from a loved one. There's nobody else out there gonna give them that. They just ain't. But we got to do it in the right manner because of the way my memory's getting to be and things. It's got to be slower. Okay, so Mammy Jean's going to tell me the name of the person that she wants me to do, and then she's going to give me a question, and then we'll go from there. But don't anybody else make a comment yet or type in what you're wanting something said to somebody. Just leave it like it is until I say next. Please. Go ahead, Mammy Jean. Type in the name and the question. I'm thinking of from Mimi Jean or from me Jean. Summer. Has there been any new news from everybody? Summer, me Jean wants to know if you've heard of anything new. Nope. So you've not heard anything new, but some other people say from everybody. Okay, now remember, this is just an example. Okay, all right, that was that, right? Okay, I write down Mimi, and that ain't all it's gonna be, Mimi. So just Okay. All right. Now let's see. It would go to, well, Judy said, Lynn said she was driving. So let's go to, uh, now y'all don't, uh, run off and do all this right now because I want us to show what we're doing, how it needs to be done. Okay. So, all right. Next, Judy, you type in right now the name of the person that you want me to ask for and give me one question. So, Judy, type her in, love.
Yeah.
Okay. From Judy Taylor, she asked Mom Carolyn, why do you think she is sad? Mama Carolyn. Caroline. Caroline. Yeah. Why do you think Judy is sad? From Judy Taylor. My mom, Caroline. Why do you think Judy, your your daughter, is sad? From Judy Taylor. From hurting for me. Okay. Wait. And then when we get done, we will discuss what's been said here. So as you see, okay, you put down the name of the person, you asked a question, I got the answer. Now I can say next. And Lynn said she was driving, so it would be, if I get this thing to scroll up, uh, Sabina. Sabina, type in uh, the person you want to hear from. And see, with us doing it this way, I don't have to look but for that just one question, that one person. So until I say next, anybody comment nothing. I'm pretty sure it is Sabina, but yes, I will definitely ask. Rose, I need to ask you a question, love. Talking about Daniel and Malaya. It's been told that Daniel may have put Jack in a car seat upside down, locked in the closet for hours. Is this true? Did that happen, Rose? Okay. Do you know why? Didn't want, didn't want a son. He's just being mean. So, so it is true he did that for a while. Oh, it started act goofy again. There it goes. Um, I did hear. I did hear while he was out mowing. So yeah, probably a good couple of hours or so at least. And truth be told, it may have happened all night long. Um, so we got a yes on that. That was a good question, Sabina. All right, next one. Alice, tell me the person. Type it in. The person that you want me to ask for, and a question for that person. Alice, you still with us, or that medicine knocking you out? And I do pray that you guys see the difference in this. Now, it like I said, this is just a practice run here, just to show people what I'm expecting, uh, or just what I'm asking. And I don't think that's much to ask for. Uh, Alice may be asleep, guys. That medicine sometimes knocks her out. All right, so unless she pops up, let's go to uh, Paula. Paula, put in who you want to ask a question about, put their name down, and type the question in. Grandma Grace, is that Grace or Gracie? Because it's got an IE on the end of it. Gracie May, and is that pronounced sloth? Sloth? Or sleuth? Grandma Gracie, May Sloth Sleuth. Am I saying it correctly? Gracie. All right. What about the Slough? Is that Sleuth or Salou? Am I pronouncing it correct? Grandma Gracie, May, or Grandma Grace, May, Slough or Slew. So JH may be silent. I don't know. I might not say that so slow, slow, so slow, 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 slow. Okay, so slow. Okay, okay. Getting hot in here, guys. Hey, Lisa. Slow, slow. Okay. From Paula Robertson. Uh, wait, 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 wait. From Paula Robertson is wanting to reach out to Grandma Grace May Slow. Slow. She says, "Do you visit your daughter Katie? And we love and miss you." From Paula Robertson, Grandma Grace May Slow. Do you visit your daughter Katie? And she says, "We love and miss you, Grandma Grace May." Do you visit Katie? Do you visit your daughter Katie? Grandma, you did. Um, from Paula Robertson, Grandma Gracie May is your daughter's name Katie? From Paula Robertson, Grandma Grace May. Do you visit your daughter Katie? And is your daughter's name Katie? Good deal. Paula says, we love and miss you. Is there anything Grandma Grace made that you would like to say to Paula and to your daughter, Katie? I heard your dad there. Grandma Gracie. Gracie May. Is there anything you want to say to Paula Robertson, your and your daughter Katie? Hey. Go ahead. I heard there all the time. Is that correct? From Paula Robertson. Is it true you visit your daughter and family? And you understand that they love and miss you?